Okay, so I just got done watching the latest episode of Into the Badlands, episode 3 of season 1, entitled White Stork Spreads Wings, and I'm going to give my review for that. So I thought it was a decent enough episode. It had a good beginning where Quinn and Sunny, they take a bunch of their clippers and they raid the widow's compound and start taking down her people, and her and Quinn get into a sword fight. That was a pretty decent fight scene. Quinn came off as a badass, and he would have, killed the widow then and there, but then he gets one of those headaches of his, and the widow is able to escape from that. So I thought that had a decent beginning. Story-wise, there wasn't too much else that happened in the episode. Ryder, of course, he got hurt in the last one when they tried to hang him, so they had to bring in a doctor. Now, you remember Quinn, he killed the doctor and his wife, who was the parents of Vale, the chick that Sunny got pregnant. So they had to bring her in, and that was sort of interesting. But it was somewhat confusing because didn't they say in the last episode that the Baron, Quinn, gave the baby to the doctor? Gave Vale, when she was a baby, to the doctor and his wife because they couldn't have kids of their own. And, she's talking about how Jade, who is now Quinn's new wife, how they knew one another when they were kids. And I guess Sunny's known her for a while, too, but apparently the Baron doesn't know who she is. Or maybe he forgot because he's got the tumor. I don't know. I thought that was some kind of weird that nobody seemed to know who Vale was. Yeah, anyway, just a minor grip. And, of course, they had this scene where Sunny has to go track down the one widow. I don't know what you call it. One of the widow's women who was, working as a prostitute, who tricked Ryder into going on the raid that he nearly got hanged on. Sunny, has to try to get her, and she turns out to be quite the fighter, and ends up jumping from a 3-story building, so Sunny wouldn't be able to capture her alive and get information on where the widow's hiding. That was pretty decent. I'll tell you one thing I didn't like. MK, he's starting to get on my nerves. His whole storyline where he's some lost kid from wherever Sunny was lost from, and he's always breaking the rules, and we're always worried he's going to get in trouble and killed, and it's like, I'm not that worried if he gets captured and killed. I actually want that to happen at this point, because it's the same beat, because when they do the raid, he's in the little cult group, they're like the Weebelows of the Clippers. The Clippers they're the Eagle Scouts, like Boy Scouts, and the cults are like Tiger Cubs or Weebelows or some damn thing, and they're like, hey, you guys stay here. But of course, he breaks into the widow's mansion, goes where he wasn't supposed to, get some book that is the same as his in Sunny's medallion. And then later he goes over the wall again to talk to Vale because she can read. And I just find him to be kind of annoying. That's the best part in this is where, he's like, I want to train. You have to train me, Sunny. So Sunny has him balance up against this wall, and there's like a, I don't know, 5-foot drop or something. He goes, this sucks, and then Sunny just comes and pushes him right off. And then later, the one guy in the wheelchair beats him up, and I enjoyed that. It's just MK. What more can I say?